Well, hello there. So, something that I wanted to talk about has been coming up in a really clear pattern lately. Success can absolutely be an EMDR target. And the timing of this seems really synchronistic to me because I recently did my own EMDR session that included targeting some of my recent successes. And then in multiple EMDR consultation groups afterwards, I started getting the same question. Can we target success? Could we target success? My client's having a hard time with this. Could that be targeted? And my answer is yes, absolutely. Because sometimes for clients, or myself included, success doesn't only land as relief. It can come with pressure, or it can land as this sense of exposure or new sense of responsibility or visibility, or just a fear of what comes next. And that distress isn't always obvious because from the outside things look good, right? So common negative cognitions could be I can't handle it, I don't deserve it, I'm not safe. And this type of distress with or fear of success, right, can show up in so many different populations, like actors or athletes, just people in highly visible roles, maybe people experiencing changes in appearance or attention, and it was just safer to be a little bit more invisible, right? People who received promotions and extra responsibility or awards or more money or even healthier relationships, right? Like, oh, well, when I was in a toxic relationship, at least I knew what to expect or how to manage that. But how do I handle a healthy relationship? So it can show up in so many different areas. And sometimes the client is describing this fear, but we haven't really named the belief yet. So sometimes when you hear your clients say things like, oh, like it won't last, or I'm going to lose people, or what if they find out that I'm really not qualified or talented or just good enough, right? So then you could invite the client to share a little bit more, so when this fear shows up, what does that seem to mean about you? Or if that was true, what would that say about you? So we're exploring this target and then beginning to create that protocol or identifying that negative cognition. And so it won't last might reorganize into something like I'm not safe, I can't handle it, I'm not worthy. I'm afraid I'm going to lose people if I succeed. So that could be I'm not lovable. I'm not good enough. I'm not safe. That could I can't handle it qualifies there too. Or if they find out that I'm an imposter, it's simply I'm an imposter. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve this, right? So when your client is experiencing this distress or sharing this, you can, or you just notice, hey, you're having a lot of success. You can ask this question of, does this success feel integrated, or does it still feel destabilizing? And if it's activating, if success is activating threat, shame, instability, that can be targeted. And yeah, complex cases can be complex. And this might seem like a little bit of a complex idea, but complex cases give us this opportunity to be creative, while still maintaining fidelity to the model. And because we're paying attention to what the client's system is signaling. So if you notice that your clients are getting activated around things that are objectively positive, just remember that success can be a real target.